Yeah, in the next 20 minutes, let me talk about a very interesting app, COVID-19 web app, which I recently built. And first, let me introduce myself. Okay, my name is Kemin Li. I'm the SAP UI5 ABAP developer in Azure Energy. I joined Azure in 2018, 2 years ago. When that time I participated in SAP S4HANA PD3 project, implementation project. That is a multi-million SAP Greenfield implementation project. And we go live last year, in May of last year. And right now we are in the enhancement phase. We just added some new feature, new function for the existing SAP for HANA, S for HANA. And prior to SAP AGL, I work in Queensland Health, PowerCo, and broad spectrum as a SAP UI5 and ABAP developer. So my program scale is SAP ABAP, SAP UI5, JavaScript, and recently I also learned Node.js and React, some JavaScript skill. My hobby is running, swimming, and programming. I run 5 kilometer once a week. I think Phil is a good runner. He runs much faster than me. So he showed his running result in the Twitter every day. So it's good. And I swimming once a week and swimming 1,000 meter once a time. And I like to build some small program use JavaScript. Okay. All right. So COVID-19 is the hottest topic recently. It impact our daily life dramatically, and I think in the media is covered the COVID-19 information covered the media, the radio, and the TV everywhere. And then in terms of the data, COVID right now the status so in Australia is like we have the 6,875 people contracted with COVID-19, and in terms of test, we tested 686,000 people. Is more than 200% of 2% of the Australia population, and the death toll is 97, and we still have 27 people in the ISU. I think Australia government did very well compared to other countries. We already achieved our initial target to curb the flatten curve. And then what Australia government suggests us we need to keep at least 1.5 meter social distance. We wash hands frequently and then keep the good hygiene. And then if you can stay at home, you just stay at home. But compared to the pandemic 70 years ago, the SARS pandemic and this pandemic, the major difference maybe is the IT technology already help us contribute to this to fight against the novel coronavirus. You know, we can access the information immediately, the real time instant information from the website, and just to make the information more transparency. And we also Australia government encourage us to download the COVID Safety Live, the app. And with this app, if you log in your information, then some people contract with COVID-19. If they approach you, they can give you a alert, and even the Apple and Google work together to build a very amazing COVID-19 track app. They will launch sooner. So that's a good. So I think the IT technology help us a lot. For me, I'm the IT developer, and I like to build some small app. So I think probably maybe I can build some app to fight against the novel coronavirus. So I like to access some data website, and because for data is almost the source of our. If I want to build some application, the data obviously is the good source. I view some. Free time to time I check the data website like the data new software, and this is the new software data department website. And then I recently I found that they published the COVID-19 case by the notification day and then location. And this, I think maybe this is a good source for me to build an app for regarding the COVID-19. But the data is not very straightforward and intuitive, because they once they identify one case, confirm one COVID-19 case, they just launch in one entry in this database. For me as the user, probably I'm more concerned about how many cases in my neighborhood, in my postcode suburb. But probably I think maybe this is a good source for me to build an app, and this app can summarize how many confirmed cases in this app, and I presents the information, the data in the map, and then to give the people a good awareness how many people in our area. And also recently I attended a Azure training, and then I attended Azure sponsored Azure training because I am the user. I'm used the SAP Cloud for a long time, so I'm interested in what's the difference of the Azure and SAP SAP Cloud and Azure, and what's the difference, what's the advantage, what different disadvantage in between. So I think maybe I build this app, and then I deploy this app to the Azure, and maybe the user can access this app. So this is a technical architecture for this app. Basically they have two apps. One is the server background app. One is the front-end React app, and then the background app just like our S4HANA OData server. Fulfills two functions. One is the function is they grab the data from the new software data API, and then they summarize the data by the confirmed case by the postcode. And the one challenging part of this is I need to know the coordinated data, like the latitude and longitude for each postcode. Then I can know, okay, this data need to put in which area in the map. So I found a good CSV file in the internet, and what I do, I just put this CSV file and then in the server, and then I can convert this CSV file to JSON file, and also I make a Node.js request to the new software database, and then combines to data, and then save this to combine this to the data, and save the data to the MongoDB, and then this is the data stored, the data what I want in for the app. And then the second function of the server app is they work as the API data entry point. And then if the front end app want to get the data, make the call to the API, then the API can filter the data from the Node.js, the MongoDB, and present the data to the front end. And in the front end, it's just a React app, and then they embodied the Macbox. It's an open source source in the Macbox. I didn't use the Google Map because Google Map charge me. It's chargeable. So Macbox is free one, so I can use it. And also even I think YouTube. Uber also use React Map, the Macbox there. This is the API what I built like this, and if you see, okay, there we have the confirm case how many confirmed case. This is the ID they generate from the MongoDB and the sub-app and the postcode and latitude and longitude. With this, this is I call them my API from the Azure Cloud, and then they got this data. And with this data, the JSON data, I can present this app in the front end, and also this is a React app, and also this with the map box there. And if the number is more than 10, it gives the read color. And if you put the cursor there, you can see the postcode number here. And if you the number is confirmed cases in between the 0 and the 10, they show the yellow color. And if it's 0, which means the green color, which means this area is shifted. And then you can see if the highest number in New South Wales in Sydney is the Bondi Beach. Bondi Beach, they have the 112 case there. So if you go there, you need to take more safety awareness there. And if you can zoom, I can zoom in there. I also can navigate this app. Can show the another area, the number here, and also I can zoom in, zoom out. Then I can give you some. You can see most cases in the coast area, and then if you go to the rural area, then not so many cases there. Yeah. This is what the app look like. Go back to slides. Yeah, also you can access by the phone because the React is the cross-platform app, and you can access this app from the Android app and the iOS app, iOS phone. Every phone you can also access this one. And because I used the SAP Cloud since the 2014, and there are a lot of maybe some people are interested in what's the difference with the SAP Cloud and Azure Cloud, and maybe a lot of customers are very interested in Azure because they have a lot of fancy function there. I started use the Azure this year, so as the user, maybe I can give you some idea about what's the difference and which one is good for you, and then based on my knowledge. And the first important thing is maybe I think why we use the cloud is we needed the database, and we need to use the database, so we need to build the REST API service. And both have the database, and they both can build the REST API. And for Azure, they have the Cosmos DB, which is just similar like the MongoDB. What you code with the MongoDB, they can apply to the Cosmos DB directly, and also SQL DB is a traditional as Microsoft DB. But the one disadvantage of the Azure is you need to write the code. You need to know the Express, Node.js to build the REST API, or maybe you need to build a function, use the function API to build the REST API. But the functional API is it's a chargeable service, so maybe they charge you money for this. And also SAP Cloud, they use the HANA-DB, and if you develop locally, they use the SQLite. And then recently SAP released the cloud application programming, and this is also they also have the open course recently in open course the portal. You can learn this cloud application module programming, and this one is quite useful. You don't need to know so many JavaScript. You can use the REST code to build a REST API quickly and very easily to build this REST API. Recently, I built a to-do list app, and the background server, the REST API is from the SAP Cloud, and the front end app is a React app is from the Azure Cloud, and then combine these together and if you go to the supermarket, I can tick this which one I to buy and tick my purchase list there. It's quite useful. And in terms of cost, I think and Azure, if you use the trial account, they still charge you. Maybe if you choose if you accidentally choose some chargeable service like the DB function app and some plan, they will charge you, give you some charge. But for SAP Cloud, they don't charge you. Within the 20 day, within the 30 days, they don't charge you, and then you also can extend it to 90 days, and then there's purely no charge for this one. And if the account is expired, you can change it to another account to do the trial account. It's good resource for you to try the cloud and then build some app there. And then in terms of support and in support and Azure support, they give you, you can raise the support ticket online, and then they can give you quicker response. For example, I have the quite concern about the cost. I send with the support ticket to them, then they quickly give me resolve my issue. But for SAP Cloud, they need to raise the support ticket from the SAP Marketplace or SAP Instant there, and that's not quite quickly, and then I think most of people know this not very quick response. And then DevOps and Azure have the sophisticated DevOps, and you can change, publish, test, and release code immediately. If you want to change some code, you just commit a change, push to the GitHub, then they can automatically reflect the change to in the production in the web directly. So it's a good one. But in the SAP Cloud, they don't have this kind of concept on the digital tool. And then in terms of the mobile service, and Azure don't have so many mobile service, and you only can build test the app well the Azure. But SAP Cloud, they have a good cloud mobile service, and then also you can use the iOS. You can use the iOS and Azure Android SDK to quickly build and deploy the mobile app, and also they can connect to the background service. Even they can offer the offline feature for you, and it's good. And also the SAP Mobile SDK can help you to do to build the app quickly. So I think to wrap up, I think SAP Cloud is quite good. And if you don't have so many, if you don't JavaScript is you just an initial developer for JavaScript, maybe you can use the SAP Cloud to quickly build some stuff and raise the API there, and help you to, and also use the UI5 to build some application and web app there. So I think SAP Cloud is quite good for you. And also another thing is I think JavaScript is very important for us it's a very fundamental things with the cloud application model coming, and then we will more use the JavaScript to build some application, build some REST API, and also you need to learn some function programming and the ES6 future, and also maybe some Node.js stuff like this. That's all from my side. Hope everyone can enjoy the coding and then stay safe. Okay.
Thanks, Kemin. That was really good. Really good. It was interesting looking at those numbers, the concentration, and as you sort of moved around the app, and also it was great to see the data sets behind the scenes with the unique numbers and some of that data, and using APIs that are available. I think, APIs, a lot of value in them in the future. Did anyone have any questions? So, Kemin, just a question. Did you look at whether there was any other data around for like Melbourne or any other data sets you could hook into as well?
Yeah, I checked the WIC Victoria data. They don't have this kind of data. So for me, I think the data is the fundamental. If you don't have data, and I cannot build this app there. yeah. So, but there's a lot of data regarding the state, but then the state, for example, for the Victoria or for New South Wales, but they don't have such detailed data. By the postcode and the suburban. I need this data, then I can build this app.
Yeah, I think two important points, right? You've got to have the right data, and you've got to know how to integrate it into applications. So, yeah, I think, I really enjoyed that. That was really good. There is a question in the question and answer.
Yeah. Actually, I have I manually to update the data, and in my code I have two functions. One is called the post. One is called the get function. So if I submit a post request, then they will grab the data from the API. So I manually to run this one. So this is the I used my postman to submit a post, then they will grab the data from the API. So it's not a daily update. I just manually to run this data because the data not changing frequently. So I just post there and then get the data there. I post the data on the daily basis manually. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Okay, I don't think there's anything else, so we may just finish that session and jump. Thanks again, Kemin, for presenting that. That was really good, really topical as well, given COVID-19 and so forth. So very good. Thank you.
Thank you.